Is that 677?
Yeah.
Did you just put live?
We are live now. I was gonna run the video.
That's how Eddie is. He's just like no lube, just bam.
Bam.
Here I come.
Buy me a drink first, sir.
No, I'd actually use lube first, not buy you a drink. You need more than that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, Las Cruces. Hello, we're back on Sunday. Taylor is a no-show, so smack him around later.
Smart man.
He's alive. There he is.
No-show.
He's alive. The man is alive.
Tired and old.
He's looking worse than I am today. What's up with that, Taylor?
Wow. You gonna take that? There you go. Why do we always come here? I guess we'll never know.
We couldn't even come up with a good retort. He just had to leave.
What a warm welcome.
Oh, come on. Him and Eric bust my balls at every time. So
come back, Taylor. Come back.
He did.
At least I'm not Eddie.
Taylor, come back.
Come back, God. Taylor. Come back.
Jesus Christ. That's a hell of a good hello to you too, you fucking dickhole.
Of course. Hey, between you and Eric,
so
I get more shit from people. I get more shit from people lately than anything. Eric, I just want to strangle his ass. So sick.
What are you going to strangle his ass with?
Literally just to strangle his ass.
Yeah, I mean, you really can't strangle an ass. You'd have to blow it.
Strangle from the inside.
From the inside out, or maybe blow it up.
You're going to do it with the worn-out elastic from that underwear of yours you were
and maybe just down. Oh, God. Forget about that idea. Okay, next up. So what's everybody up to tonight? Go for it. Eric is alive.
I mean, we're here, aren't we?
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, we're in the middle of another severe storm warning. So we already had massive thunder. My big dog is behind me. He is freaked out. So there could be a nice lightning, that kind of fun stuff. But what is everybody up to tonight?
Yeah, I agree with the hashtag, Eric.
Eddie is a bully, yes. We need to cancel Eddie.
Yeah.
Thank God my handle is Old Man Collectibles. People get even more confused.
Everyone knows you're Eddie.
I know.
It's just started thundering here, and it's pouring.
Thunderbolt and lightning?
Yes.
Thor is craziness from Canada.
We're officially in monsoon season, which we've only really had one in 7 years of being up here, and this time we got, down the main road, was a foot of water moving, boats and cows moving and floating along, and sheep. So very much.
You Noah?
Yeah, pretty much. Someone needs the big. Where's that ark? Isn't that somewhere in Utah? That giant thing that idiot made? Oh, sorry, that guy made.
No, there's like 14 of them. There's one in Missouri somewhere too, and then.
Yeah. And there's like one in I think in Orlando, right? There's like
probably.
What's up, Nav?
What's up, Navic?
So you guys have anything exciting tonight? You guys look about as tired as I feel.
Well, we all helped raise some good money for cancer research this weekend. That was nice.
How did it go? Go, Taylor. You tell us.
I wasn't on the whole time. My piece did okay, but Cardboard Crazies was up for 24 hours and. Some good donations. I think they raised about $7,500 total by the end of it all, so that was good.
Yeah, they did well over 150% of goal, and
yeah,
they're still going.
And that's not counting that Spider-Man booth stuff. So
yeah, and we should reiterate that you can still go to the GoFundMe and still donate through tomorrow to add to that total. So Eddie, I know that you didn't get a chance, so we accepted
I was with Rob and those guys while my wife was on the phone with me every 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can put if I can find the link to put it in the chat. But it was an amazing time. T, I'm glad you jumped on, man. I'm sorry if you felt pressured that I was just.
Oh no, dude! I just I knew it was going on, and I just kind of spaced on it, and I just was trying to figure out when I could fit it in my day. So
yeah.
What did you put up, Taylor?
I made a piece. I made a piece live. I made a Mr. Freeze painting that Chip Gettler ended up buying.
Oh, nice.
Which was awesome.
Yeah, it was a good time. It was good to good to hang out with people I don't normally YouTube with and stuff too. So
the non cranky crowd.
They're cranky in their own way. So it does make me it's one of those where you don't realize people's ages and stuff. And
Until they start talking.
A decade older than Cardboard Crazies, which I never would have guessed. So,
he's in his 30s, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's only 39.
He looks very young without the beard. So,
yeah.
He almost looks like Digger Jim
for
without
a
the
good
beard.
amount of
Now that Digger Jim's here,
that's good.
Yo, Digger Jim.
Cardboard Crazies without his beard almost looks like Digger Jim.
He does. Oh, that's funny. All right, so I just dropped the GoFundMe in the chat. The link is still live, so you can still donate. I think we're gonna pass. We're gonna pass. Cardboard Crazy is gonna pass 8,000. I still have to do my company match. Like they're gonna match whatever I donated dollar for dollar. So we'll be well over 8,000 by tomorrow.
That's awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah.
What's the biggest things that went? Since I didn't have a chance to watch it,
I mean,
Bundles of stuff.
I heard there's an amazing bundle, but nobody said what it was.
Well, because Eddie, there was like 40 books.
Wow. Okay, I didn't know. Rob was just talking about it.
Austin dropped a hammer on that thing.
Yeah, I mean, he got a great deal, and it was for a great cause, and it was a good thing all around on that one.
Yeah.
So we do this.
I guess some of the big books in that lot were the Stray Dogs #1, the Blair Witch variant.
The lenticular and there's a bunch of Stray Dog variants.
The acetate variant, crazy. Yeah, a bunch of stuff. And then Rogue Trader was saying that Kaiju book was like a big thing. Kaiju Score.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a couple $100, but it wasn't quite as high as they were saying it was. I don't think, at least not according to me. But still,
Is it that series, the Kaiju book that got it's up for somebody's writing it?
Yeah, there are a bunch of like Russian reprints of like Amazing Fantasy 15 and stuff. And,
yeah. I was back here like looking everything up on eBay to see whether I was gonna. Was, like for a flipper.
It was a dream, and there was a Spawn slab. I can't remember everything else.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a bunch.
Nice.
Easily raw, like he paid 1,000, I think 60.
Yeah, and it's easily $2,000.
Easily.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
And then if you want to send everything off to get CGC, make that like 4.
Yeah.
But wait 2 years to get it all back. So.
Oh God.
Well, then his art,
great. Take
his
a
art
slight
did
hit,
well.
send it 2 day to CBCS, and
his art sold for like $600 too.
Yeah, 600 to Chip Gettler.
Yeah, Gettler dropped some big coin.
Yeah, that was funny when Austin put up his art piece, like when you see it in the chat, because there's some of us like me, like Nick's Kicks and Comics Chip, that know Austin and what his art goes for. So immediately, like somebody put like $50, and then Nick came right behind it with 200, and then Chip with 300, and then it went up to 600.
Wow, nice. Now we had fun yesterday with Rob, and I won books, so I'm happy.
You won books?
My counter programming.
Oh yeah,
I know. You're broke.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rob does not care about cancer.
We're trying to promote cancer. No.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Not at all.
Was actually we made Ben Scriver on your channel then?
we did actually make several references to the event that was going on.
We talked pretty short
because it was because obviously I did go over and I dropped some money there.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised you didn't go for all those Spectres, Rob.
I thought about it, but I decided not to. Just take those showcase ones and.
Yeah, I was going to just to see if we could get that Golden Age book up.
Yeah,
but I couldn't afford it.
My problem is, unfortunately, this was a bad weekend for me to go completely crazy, because you'll see my Monday mail call tomorrow. There's some heavy hitters that went through there because I went on
whatnot and got trapped.
And of course, I'm sitting here watching eBay on several books right now, including the second appearance of Sea Devils.
Sea Devils!
Sea Devils, really?
Right. Hey, I like Sea Devils.
They have great covers. That's all I know. I haven't read them.
I've never seen it. I've never read it.
No, either have I. It's cover buys, man. Come on.
Internet troll and douchebag extraordinaire Ethan Van Sciver showed up for about 2 seconds until he got banned.
That cocksucker.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
I do not know him, I guess. Thank God.
I think you banned him last weekend, Eddie.
Oh, okay. It's the guy I banned when he came up.
Maybe. I don't know. I think
they're talking about something rude and crude.
I would have bet my life that was like a 12-year-old, 13-year-old.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
When I looked it up, I was just like, what the hell? This is Eddie's long lost brother.
Yeah, sure. When have I ever gone on anybody's feed and said a word like that? I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, it was just such a douche. Like it's a stream for charity.
Yeah.
Like what the hell? Like I could have sworn it was like a 12 or 13-year-old trying to be.
No, he's a
somebody
he's a
thumbed
comic
down it,
artist
too.
and like worked for companies and stuff. I mean, he's a dick. If you're watching, sir.
Yeah, the one person. Well, we have one person actually watching as of now, so it is the five of
might be
us.
him.
Well, hopefully it's him and he's crying somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, we've got like me. What Panda has a thing going on right now. Average Will had one earlier, so
Panda has one on now. He had one on earlier.
Okay, maybe he's done now. I don't know if he finished.
Pop culture
I
watch versus live.
I was
is
on it,
awesome.
so-
There's a bunch of shit going on right now. So.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't.
It doesn't mean that he couldn't be doing another. I mean,
I don't. The timings. I wasn't watching to see if they ended. I was making the wife dinner and all that stuff, getting ready for her to go to work. So it's not.
No one has respect for your time slot, sir.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter if there's one person watching. We don't have much of a time slot as it is.
Matter of
Spark is live right now. There's a bunch.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, in 5 minutes, head over to my channel. I'm going to be going live.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
And in 7 minutes, I'll be going live.
Yeah, Las Cruz is the only one who's watching. Last week we had 8 or 10 people at one point. I mean, DJ brought everybody, and now it's just like.
Well, Las Cruces might be watching. Yeah.
Look, Cruces has like an iPad, a computer, a TV.
Yeah.
Well, Eric
And
came in.
Nabs Comics.
Eric
Jim.
came in for 2 minutes and left and won't come on live anymore. So
Yeah. Push. Jim, what was in your mystery box?
Mystery. All kind of good stuff.
which
Come on, no
mystery
one's
box?
watching. You can tell us. It's all private.
Yeah, which mystery box? Which one?
Nobody's
this is Eddie's
watching.
channel. Nobody's watching.
It was the slab was the one I got from Rob. It was J. Scott Campbell Spider-Man slab 9.8.
Whose mystery box, Jim? I didn't hear you say.
It's his.
Mine.
That he donated.
Oh, he donated one. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and then I had that whole series of the Contest of Champions, the original run.
Oh, nice.
What else did I put in there?
You had a coin in there, I know, right? Was it a Godzilla?
Oh yeah, I had the
You had a
Godzilla
Godzilla.
coin in there. I had not the original. Rob probably has the original, but the reprint of Submariner number 4, I think, where he's fighting Tiger Shark. Like they're both on the cover, face to
That's
face.
6.
All right, 6. Well, it's
Because
like
5. Because 5 is the first appearance of Tiger Shark.
okay, so it's 6. It's the reprint though.
Yeah, the-
Tales of whatever.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
nice.
have. Yes, you're
And
right.
I
I do
can't
have the
remember
original.
what else. I put in a bunch. I put in so much stuff in there. It was ridiculous.
That's for a good cause.
Yeah, I mean, it was. It probably hit about 150 in value. I mean,
Well, the slab and the coin alone got you at least there. So
Yeah, the coin. Which coin did you put in?
I put in the Godzilla coin, the one that. What did you win, Taylor?
I won the John Wick.
Oh, you won the John Wick.
That's what probably about.
Eric
40
won
bucks a month.
the Godzilla, I think, right? Because it's rigged.
Yeah,
that
so
way.
that's probably like 35 bucks right there,
Yeah.
and the slab, and then
Well, once they
the
sold it,
Contest of Champions is probably $40 right there.
Yes, there you go. There you go, Navik. You found out what you missed on.
you figure right now what silver dropped down to 25 something, but that coin's probably about $40. Most of any of the good coins are about that right now.
Well, then, what's his face? One guy forged a throwing knife and a ring. Like,
Yeah,
Oh,
Pocan Joe, man.
Pocan Joe,
And
yeah,
Joe
he's-
is a beast.
Man, and he lives down in Chesapeake, Virginia, and I was down visiting family in Richmond, and I was trying to figure out a way to go see him because I want to see his evil lair, man. I mean, I know
Yeah,
it's
no
just his
kidding.
garage, but dang,
his evil lair looks creepily like a suburb.
Who is it
it
again?
is a suburb. It's his
I know.
garage, but he's just
Those
got all
those
this
are the
cool
evilest
stuff.
of layers. Let me tell
Yeah,
you.
that's true.
Okay,
You
who
got a
you
bunch
guys
of bored white people
who
together,
you
and
guys
that's called
referring
a
to?
suburb, and it's evil.
Pocan Joe.
This guy's
Yeah.
name is
What is
Pocan
it?
Joe. Pocan Joe.
Pocan Joe.
Like
Yeah,
pecan,
so-
but with the
He's
O.
on YouTube.
I'm bad.
If you don't know, then you don't know, brother.
Yeah,
Right.
he has a channel. He has a show on
Oh, there he is.
I think it's 10 p.m. on Fridays. Blasting and stashing.
Nice. He's on
So
Instagram if I found him.
they're
POCAN_Joe.
I watched it. They were rough on books, man. I mean, they were like, they'll go like, punchline, she sucks, and that'll one guy will be like, scream.
I need those. Sounds like my people.
Yeah,
Taylor, you would love
have
them.
you on there.
So they do that, and then Joe comes at it from like a philosophy perspective, and he gets really, really deep, and then he'll get up and forge a knife in a ring.
Yeah, there you go.
Pocan Joe comic review.
Yeah.
Okay. I just
Yeah,
had
his
an amazing
layer
dude.
stuff is amazing. That's the crazy
He made
stuff.
like exploding arrows. That was
no,
insane.
they were boom arrows.
Yeah, boom arrows. That's what
boom.
I was just
YouTube's down.
And he got really technical about it too. I mean, it's like way more thought than any of us would try to do.
right. He was like the arrow can't have a big head on it. It has to fly straight and all this stuff. I was like, Lord.
Yeah.
We just want to see you shoot it, dude.
Well, the fact that he can like forge a perfectly balanced throwing knife in a day and stuff, it's like damn.
Yeah.
He started that night. I want to say like 11:30 Eastern. And then when did it go off? And at 8 p.m. Like
but 7:30 o'clock the next day.
Yeah.
Do you guys see the new Funko thing? Are you going for it, DJ?
The what?
The NFT Funko that's coming out on the 3rd. You haven't heard?
I haven't heard about it, but I am not interested in anything NFT.
They're selling packs or some junk, and you have a chance of getting, a 1 in 1,000 or whatever.
1 in 1,000.
I don't know. It's like 1% is a high. You get some are physical, but most of them are all going to be pictured NFTs. You have to trade them on some weird thing. I don't know. I don't understand. I wasn't going to bother. I thought it was kind of you do Funkos.
It sounds just like those virtual trading cards you were buying.
Yeah, the e-packs.
Yeah, they're not virtual. You get them sent to you. How can they be virtual?
I don't know.
I just bought a virtual Amazing Fantasy 15.
Yeah. I'll virtually send you a virus.
Well, Hot Wheels is putting out a set, and one of them, I put a picture in one of the groups where it's actually the truck, and on the side's got Taskmaster. It's got the Taskmaster's first appearance on the card behind it. So
yeah, I saw it. That actually looked kind of cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of rigged, man has mystery boxes up right now. What, 3 of them for 120?
120.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They could be gone by now, but they were there a little while ago. I don't even have $120 in my account right now to spend. I probably would have grabbed one, but I'm waiting. I'm on a waiting list. I have no idea how long it takes for.
I'm hoping I get approved before you get paid, Eddie.
Huh?
I hope I get approved to sell before you get paid.
Well, I mean, it's going to be a good way. I mean, on Monday, I'm thinking about logging on to that Spider-Man booth just to get some stuff to put on there.
Yeah, you try to hit me up for all my. I'm like, no, dude, I'm trying to sell it myself, you dick.
He was laughing about it. Only some of them actually sell it. I mean, some stuff today went nowhere. I mean, got zero.
People like me better than you. Kidding.
True. I was surprised I had so many people, and the one guy I pissed off, I was laughing. It was that one Gwenom versus Carnage cover he wanted so bad. He left the channel, came back, and you already got rid of it? God damn it. I move here. I don't sit here. I go 30 seconds on to the next one. I want to be out of there in like an hour.
You don't have 40 copies of that book? I will send you 39 of them then.
You can make $30 each on them.
Yeah, I know. That's why I need to get on Whatnot.
It went for
see
30.
These boxes behind me? I need to make them empty.
Just the Virgin one with Gwenom on it. That's the one that I picked that up. I think in just 30 in one of their basic boxes too. So
yeah,
I got 4 more basic boxes coming. I think Monday I'm gonna log on and see if I can win. I got to get rid of those slabs. That's right. Oh, DJ, yeah, I've got that Hulk slab. You might now. It's not an expensive one.
No, they showed up.
Look at it perk up when he said Hulk slab.
I heard my name. Eric, I just claimed one of your boxes.
I don't know if he's still watching. He might have told Eddie to piss off and left. But
yeah, he pops in, pops out, and leaves.
Did you got that Spider-Man booth slabs then, Eddie?
Oh yeah, they showed up, and that's some of the stuff I put out today. Actually, some of those today went. So yeah, they came in. They're nice.
Oh, you're talking about the Hulk slab where?
Yeah, it's
like a 9.4. Yeah, that's like a random book.
That's what I thought. All three I won from them that day were all random.
Yeah, they're still the best prize that were up that day. So
yeah, his Monday prizes are not anymore. It's not the Taylor. It's not the Taylor prizes anymore.
Well, you gotta catch the right day. That's why like 10 minutes before you pay attention to see what the prizes are and how much money you want to spend. Then.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch on Monday since this is my last official week where I'm not going to be working every day, so I'll be able to actually sit at my computer at 2 in the afternoon.
Both of my boxes are gone through them that they bought off of me. Those went right away. So
nice. Yeah, I'm waiting for the I'm waiting for 4 of the $30 boxes to come. Hopefully, get something cool out of those.
Well, yeah, those I think they screwed themselves a little with the shipping on those because like the Whatnot stuff has to ship right away, and so if they're selling those same boxes and Whatnot, they ship it for everybody else's. So I think it's just a logistical nightmare for them. So
yeah, well, it's really weird because if I look at I looked at my orders on the website and I see the $59.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden on the 30th, another order is all of a sudden there that has no weight, no price, and says the label was created. So I'm assuming that's the 4 boxes put together and ready to ship.
Or you just want a GP or something. Who knows?
I don't know. I doubt it. I thought the GPs were all in the boxes now because they were not slabbing many of them.
Some are slab, some are raw. So
yeah. Hey Eric, are any of those boxes? What's in them? How many raw books?
What's in them?
Since he's asking, I'm like, I mean,
oh yeah, I should have asked that. It's funny because I had waned off of getting boxes that don't have previews.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'll buy if I had the money, I'd buy one of Eric's. I just don't right now, so I'll have to promote it.
Yeah, it's funny because I've always wanted, but I never got one from Eric. And I had told him last time, like when another one comes up for sale, I'll get one. So if you guys didn't mention it, I probably would have skipped it.
Yeah. Well, there's only 3. He doesn't.
Well, I mean, I'll buy. There's certain people I'll buy every time. Like I'd buy a Digger Gym box every time. But then there's certain people that are now on my heck no list. Like Ravis made my heck no list after this last one.
Yeah, I haven't. I'm worried about.
Oh man, I got a good one.
I didn't. My last was pretty bad.
Evidently, Eric was freaking out about the shiny goodness of
that's like a $40 book at least.
Is
at least a $40 book.
He was like, "You want it?" I was like, I was joking about it because it just made me scream the 90s.
It does scream the 90s, but I've sold that book for $40 on eBay.
Wow.
His track record is pretty good, so one bad box isn't one to.
No, but it's enough to sign me off of. Like I won't buy Michael Ackery's either. I'm not trying to talk trash about the community. I'm just
that's all right. That's all right. Then I know where I fit for Taylor. Taylor's off my box now too.
Yeah,
because he wasn't thrilled with his last box he got from me last time. So,
Taylor got my first box,
but I've taken that to heart. This next one I'm working on, I'm doing a lot more research. And you're going to do an extensive preview.
Taylor bought my first box, and so did DJ, and they both, said later on the rest of them, so it's okay. If Whatnot goes, I'm not doing
everybody's boxes all the time.
Yeah, and then it was like the slabs that you had up. It's like no offense, like it wasn't for me.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just giving you shit. I don't care.
Hey, Eddie,
it's like about 8 months ago, and you just brought it up.
I actually,
I'm not doing
in.
I wonder when DJ's going to do a box.
What's up?
You do a box.
I'm not. So I had
DJ's boxes. We're okay.
Huh?
So we got DJ's box already. We're okay.
Yeah, I don't plan on doing one. Yeah, I don't plan on doing one anytime soon. did one because I had an abundance of slabs around,
right,
and then an abundance of books. But now, like, I have just the stuff that I have, and then the books that I do have that are trash. They're like you wouldn't want them in a mystery box, sir.
Yeah, I'm pretty much that way. I think all the good stuff is on Whatnot now. I mean, to be able to keep up with doing an auction a week on Whatnot, all my stuff that I put inside of boxes is going. I mean, it's just how it is. I mean,
a lot of people are doing, and then like Eye Candy hasn't come out with a box since like they jumped on Whatnot.
It's crazy what these people will buy. Some people, some books just don't go anywhere. Other books are really random. So
yeah. Yeah, and I think people just want them.
It depends on who's watching and what they're looking for.
Yeah, if you see a guy named Fat Lawyer on there, just put up a little older stuff, and he just. I mean, he wasn't on today, but he. Oof.
That name is so disrespectful. No one should have lawyer in their name.
He looks like Pitbull, actually. What's going on with Eye Candy? Come on, Eric. Come on and tell us.
Eric doesn't like Eye Candy.
I read that as "Don't get me started with Eye Candy."
And I think they've owed Eric a box for a while.
I think they owed Eric something for a while.
That's sort of like Chad RCG's been owed me it's a slab I won, so it's like I can't bitch, like whatever, like, but I will because it's Chad.
Well, the Dorkeries are what next week? You guys will have a nice $800 box to buy from the Dorkeries.
I don't know.
I can't afford the Dorkeries this week either.
If the box is going to be that much, it's not.
Well, you looked at they put a preview out today of just the raw books, and they're like $300 raw books.
$430, right?
Yeah, it's like $435, I think, not $800.
Oh, okay. I didn't see the name the price.
That's what they said. But I'll tell you, the last go round, what their prices were, that might have been the last sold, but it's not necessarily the market price. So that's the thing with last sold.
Yeah.
Last sold is not necessarily what the real market price is.
Yeah.
And you have to look up the right last sold, and it can inflate everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, man won the Alan May giveaway that
I haven't seen Alan do a box in a long time, right?
No. It was Eye Candy did a giveaway for Alan May, like in his name, and Eric won it, and they never sent it
to promote Alan's channel.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh my God.
That's because he spent like $5,000 with them,
at
least. I mean, every time I look at his channel, he's like, "Here's $1,000."
Yeah, I don't. My God, the stuff he opened. I mean, that Choo Choo box was worth it. And the last few boxes I watched him open were definitely worth it. The one that made him sweat was friggin' hilarious. I think it was it Choo Choo's? Yeah, he went all the way up through the raws, and you're like, it's about $150 in work in there.
Yeah, I was sweating for him.
That was rough to watch.
That was He does some incredible boxes. I'd love to do a few. So,
I mean, if I had the money, I would get a Dorkery box this week for sure. But I just don't.
Well, I'm trying to get rid of that Moon Knight 9.6. If I can get rid of it for any decent price.
I didn't even pay attention. When do they go on sale?
Tuesday, I think.
Yeah, I think Tuesday, and I think there's only 5 of them.
Oh, I thought there was like 26 of them.
Oh, really?
I thought there's a bunch. Yeah. Maybe I'm nuts.
20. I thought that's what they were talking about. Yeah, there was a whole bunch. There was a whole bunch of them.
So today, go for 1 second and go.
Oh, I remember the 26 thing, but I don't know today on their post why they said 5.
Maybe they were just showing 5. I don't know. I didn't read it. I saw it really fast. I'd love to have the ASM 194, but
I'll have to look at it in detail because if it's only 5 and it's what they're showing, I don't know. I mean, not need or want some of the stuff they're showing.
No, I totally misread.
Well, maybe I don't know where I got that 26 from. Maybe
no, you're probably right, Taylor, because I totally misread it because this says absolutely nothing about 5. So
maybe I pulled it. I don't know. That doesn't say anything about 26 though either.
No,
hang on. Here we go.
Previously, before
here we go. Yeah, it says 26 total boxes on their post right before the Rogue.
Yeah, so 20. They added another box, so 27.
So 27 boxes.
That's a lot of bread, man. 27 boxes.
Yeah.
They've been going out
at 435.
They've been going getting stuff for this stuff.
Yeah, that's almost 12 grand.
Yeah. That's a lot of books too. When you start going like,
how
many raws you're putting in each box and the slabs.
But the 5 they're showing are like, there's a Star Wars 42, which I'd love to have, that I'm going to steal from Rob one of these days.
Oh no! What I'll do is I'll open my box and I'll get that. It'll be a duplicate.
Yeah, there you go.
And then I'm going to display it right next to the other one.
Who's
Taylor? Just to tease Taylor.
Who's Boba Fett?
Boba Fett, yeah.
He's the lower family tree.
He went into he has an OnlyFans instead of bounty hunting.
Nice. That's a great title. Boba Fett, who's a foot fetishist. I'd fit on that book any day.
You're welcome, neighborhood fetishist. That's
So Les Crucius just said, I have won slab giveaways before and never received them since I didn't lose any money. Can I complain?
No, not really.
Well, you can complain, but
I won a slab from Jay Blitz and never got it.
Get online, sir.
Yeah, exactly.
I won a mystery box from somebody, and this was last year, and I never received it, but it was like...
Navik, I'm assuming they have after the Rob thing with the Dorkeries, but yeah, you're right, Eric. That's a lot of quality needed for 27 boxes. That's a lot.
Yeah, that was definitely a learning experience, that book.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm putting together 27 $400 boxes. That's I don't have the quantity to do that.
No, they're going out and getting stuff.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't have the cheddar to go forward to go out and get the stuff and put it on layaway. So I can
that's why the boxes have been building up to this, right?
Yeah.
Good point.
I mean, it makes sense. It's like they're, everyone's in it to make some money. So
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. It depends how I feel. I think 26 is a lot of boxes.
yeah.
So, all right. Well, I saved myself. I lost the auction. I didn't.
What did it go for?
No Sea Devils.
I ended up going. No. That wasn't the Sea Devils. This was a different book. This was a restored A1 Batman number 15 in a 6.0. It went for $935, which is actually a steal.
What is
even
A1?
As a purple A1 minimal restoration.
Oh, gotcha.
Right.
Oh, yuck, purple.
Yeah, but you know what? A Batman number 15 runs in a 6.0 if
Yeah.
it wasn't a purple label.
I'm just saying there's somebody out there that would have said, ew, purple or ew, green.
Yeah, you know what I get all day long? Ew, PGX. No.
I mean, rightfully so, though.
That's true.
Yeah. If for the right price, any book is good.
I only had one PGX slab. Said some literally like I opened it this last year and somebody what?
Eddie, turn your other thing off.
My other thing's not on. Nothing's on.
So I had opened it and literally like that. After I posted the video, somebody messaged me and was just like, "Oh, are you selling that?" I was like, "Hell yeah!" And
I have one PGX that came from Rob. I still have it. The Carnage one.
Yeah, I got one PGX. It's 9.9. That is now somebody else's 9.9. So.
It made your table even though.
You know what?
Oh, really? They're doing 26 boxes?
No, I don't mind. Rob, I passed it along to somebody that loves it. So,
and that's what it is.
And we'll make sweet love to it probably.
Hey, eventually,
nice.
Once they start to get closer to the peak of the Submariner run, I'm going to probably release my 1 through 12 Submariners, including all those PGXs. And you know what? Somebody will buy them because instead of I'll put them up at 200 instead of 250, 300, whatever, and somebody will buy them and pay the $14 to reslab it or whatever if they want, and be done with it. And I'll still made my share.
I do kind of hope the casting rumors are true on that Submariner because that's going to piss off a lot of people.
No, I haven't.
What is the casting rumor?
Well, I don't even know who the actor is, but he's not a white guy. And
he's a Mexican actor.
Yeah, and for some reason, the King of Atlantis has to be a white dude.
Yeah, but if you look at Submariner, he looks kind of Asian.
He looks more Spain.
He lives in the castle down by the sea. He should look like fucking SpongeBob.
Yeah, I think they're gonna try to. They're gonna try to tie it to like what I think because of the casting. Try to tie it to like the Mayans and like those civilizations.
Yeah,
that became extinct at the same time.
I don't care. I don't like. It's just that funny mentality that like all the white people are. Like, he's got to be white. I'm like,
yeah, which doesn't like it's Atlantis. No one knows what people from Atlantis look like. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he could have been a dog for all we know.
Well, given that Atlantis is most likely came off of Africa.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Navik, I'm not sure.
He looks like Jesus.
White Jesus.
Yeah.
I think there's just some purists out there that are like, oh, this is the way every character has to be.
We have everybody now.
He's joining. What's up, buddy?
All right.
Hi.
I'm tired of being in the chat.
On here.
Can you hear me okay?
Oh
yeah, you're good.
I've never been on StreamYard before.
You have a very light voice. It's okay.
And I got Kylo.
Nice.
Oh.
Well, welcome to the danger room, sir.
Welcome to hell.
Thank you.
We'll be gentle.
I'm not going to be.
Yeah.
We already established. We kicked off the show. We know that Eddie's not. He didn't even spit on it. He just rammed it.
You guys are in the middle of a conversation. I'm like, time to go. Whoops, here we go. And wow.
I don't have to be nice. I've known Navik like 20 years.
Yeah.
Is that a good or bad thing? Oh, sorry.
Depends what you ask.
We'll stop right away.
So did you guys get the Moon Knight when it came out?
Yeah. I got a young copy of it in the 1 in 25 because I found it down in LA for like $10. So I don't even, I'll read it this week. I just have to sit down and
I just got the A cover. It was a good read.
I didn't
read it.
I didn't
It
get
was
the A
good.
cover.
I'm,
guys
left hand,
read
right
comics?
hand. I'm dying to see what happens there.
Yeah, it was really. I thought it was really good. I got the Del Lotto variant, which
this
I was
is funny,
surprised
though.
because it's a white cover.
Well, to me,
It's not black.
personally, I think
Jeez.
what's going on with my screen?
No, you
I
know Del
think
Lotto's
that
cover.
Yeah,
wow,
All dark, all the
what
time.
happened to my screen?
we
I
can hear
think,
you. Don't worry, Digger.
We can hear
You're
you
good.
fine, so I wouldn't worry about it.
All right,
You're not missing much.
The person I like artist wise for Moon Knight is always for me is David Finch.
Oh yeah.
I think he drew him really great, and this is the closest I could find was whoever did this one. And I'm
Dylan.
not sure.
That's
Or not
good.
Dylan,
I think
McNiven.
Make them bigger, Eddie.
I like
Yeah.
that one. He's huge. Mike. Oh, hang on. Yeah, sorry. Hang
Yeah,
on.
that's
Use
the
your
Finch-
powers.
The Finch
I'm
made.
Trying. Because that it defaults to somebody.
Isn't that the A cover?
That's the A
Is it?
cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
That's
That's
nice.
the one. That's the one I got too.
yeah, I like that one. I also got this one because I thought this one was pretty good.
I like that one better.
That one's
Yeah.
nice too.
I just in my head, I don't picture Moon Knight as being that buff.
Oh, really?
I don't know, like he doesn't. He never strikes me as like a wrestling type body. Like
Yeah, you might
just
be
because
right.
my mind Moon Knight will always be Sienkiewicz. The kind of
Sure.
lanky.
And was it Maliv? Alex Maliv that did it?
Yeah,
This
Lee
one?
did a really nice one.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me, I got to fucking bug Titan and see if there's any progress on my books. I've got.
Still?
Yeah, it's been like forever. I'm gonna give it a
Wow.
month. I mean, they're pressed and they're at CBCS, but they've been sitting there for a bit. So
Okay.
I have a second printing of that Maliv Moon Knight #1, which is rare as hell at CBCS. So
You sent it to CBCS. Did you send it just standard?
standard, yeah, because it was a mix of modern and
Oh,
old.
So
shit.
they're sitting at right now. It's my tracking. It's about 4 to 5 weeks to receive it, and
Yeah.
then it's 12 to 15 weeks. To
I just want to see if they've
to
actually
ready.
received it at this point.
Yeah.
Nick from Nick's Kicks and Comics literally drives over and drops his stuff off, which is
Nice.
great.
That's
Yeah. Well,
awesome.
if you have it, it's the way to do it.
Right. If we were that lucky.
But
No guarantee that they put it in the system, but
Yeah. The one nice thing is I think everything I've dropped off or whatever has gone up in value since I submitted it. So there's that.
yeah, you haven't had anything go the other way.
I mean, maybe the Virgin ASM 55, but that was always a crapshoot.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
But
Speaking of Nick, he's right there. Hey, Nick.
what's up, Nick?
Hey,
Cranky,
yo.
Yeah. What's up, Juan?
Hop on, sir.
I can't find it. Oh well.
I would have bought the
That's
variant
what she
cam,
said.
but I kind of figure if I buy from that Spider-Man booth, they'll show up in my box.
I was gonna say- Well, yeah, there were some covers that I really liked, but
Yeah.
there was like 1,000 covers of that opening Moon Knight.
Yeah, that's why I didn't. That's the other thing. There was just
I think
too
there was
many to like.
13 or something. It said. I
really-
got 2 of them somewhere. I can't find them.
Have any of you read Barbaric?
I love
have
it.
not.
Oh yeah, it's
Number
great.
one.
I mean,
I
it's,
Is
love
it
it.
good?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot of
I'm
fun.
limited. Oh, I'm limited to 6, Nick.
Um,
I
One
can't
of
have more
the-
than 6 people showing at once.
one of the ones I really wanted was there was a Conan the Barbarian movie poster homage to Barbaric. It was $100 and it was limited to 100 copies.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but
Oh.
still,
See,
Is that the
Nick,
thing you
Nick-
posted
Nick-
in the chat?
yeah.
Nick is waiting to get in, but I guess since I don't pay for StreamYard, I can't add more than 6 people.
Because you're poor.
I'm poor. Yeah.
'Cause you're-
$20 a month. Yeah, I'm poor.
I-
It's not
I-
100
I
bucks a
can
month.
get in. I'll-
It's like an
I
annual
gotta-
plan.
Look, I got
Huh?
a jet anyway, so Nick can jump in anyhow. I just wanted to chat for a minute and
That's right.
ask
Eddie
about
could
that
have
Moon
gone.
Knight because nobody.
Show
I
would've-
can go. Yeah.
The show
I can
would pick
remove
up.
myself.
Yeah, Eddie,
alright.
Eddie, get the fuck out. Let Nick jump
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh,
Look at that. Come on with the
Welcome to Nick's
bicep.
armpit.
You guys asked me. I'm here.
Wow. I feel totally inadequate now.
Yeah.
Now I think the leader of this conversation defaults to he who with the biggest subscriber count. DJ, take it away.
Is that a wow? I just got that. Is that a Just the Rican and his comic shirt?
Nice.
Wow.
That's pretty awesome.
You know what it is? So I'm gonna go sleeveless with all of my community T-shirts until Burke makes his, and then I'm gonna sew the sleeves back on everybody.
So you need to get yourself one of those sweatshirts from Taylor and cut the sleeves off.
Yeah.
I have the rigged 1.0. I haven't cut the sleeves off that yet.
There you go. You should do that definitely. Yeah.
Don't you dare, sir, cut the sleeves off that stick around shirt.
Well, I should probably design a rig 3.0.
Don't you dare. That's too expensive for sleeve cutting.
I need to make a 3.0 for the comeback.
I can't believe I gotta leave. I can't let Eddie not be on his own show.
No, you know what? I'm getting ready to jump off. Seriously, I have to get up. My boss is not even here next week, and I have to get to work early, so I'm gonna jet. But
it sounds like you can get to work late.
I know, right?
Right? 'Cause he's not there, but I don't have that luxury. Y'all take it easy.
All right, thanks, Jim. See you later. No, I'm gonna wear that stick around T-shirt like you wear it. You know, you cut the belly off, and then how else?
I do. I am a big fan of the belly shirt. I am a big fan of showing the midriff for myself, not for others. You need to cover up. That's how I roll.
Okay.
That seems really Jack Blackish.
So you're like the reverse Olympics.
Remnants of the old blue meanie from ECW.
Oh God!
Yes.
The blue meanie. Oh.
Oh my God! I was watching that. You just brought up wrestling. Something called GCW.
Oh yeah,
GCW.
That's the one where Nick Gage is.
Yes, so it was like Nick Gage versus Matt Cardona, the former Zack Ryder. So I was just like, let me watch this. What is this? I was just like, what the hell am I watching? That is not like
that is just let's find ways to make each other bleed till we almost die.
Dude.
And Nick Gage did die once.
Yeah,
he did die.
Yeah, he died. There's the thing. He actually died for about 8 minutes, and then once they finally got him resuscitated,
did he come on the show?
No, he tried to get back into the ring because it was like a death match championship, and he was like, "I'm not losing," and he had to be restrained to keep him from going back out. I mean, he was like, it had like a light tube like punctured through him and like was bleeding out and stupid shit.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. What they were doing, hitting each other with like fluorescent light tubes. I'm like, you still do this shit in 2021
and more.
Come on, haven't you ever watched Mankind?
No, that was no.
No,
what Mankind did, or Cactus Jack and
Mick Foley,
Mick Foley,
or
all of his personalities, along with Terry Funk and all them. I mean, the normal Japanese exploding landmine barbed wire death matches are on one level. This is like this is not taking sick bumps and taking some pricks to the skin. I mean, this is lots of glass and
I'm remembering
and
the
phosphorus and stuff that get in your chemicals that get in your face, taking pizza cutters to people's mouths.
Oh, that's what I said. Jericho got nailed. Someone mentioned.
Well, he was fighting the same guy.
So what was hilarious with that on AEW when he was taking the pizza cutter? So what they do is when they cut to commercial, they'll just put the wrestling in the smaller picture and play the commercial. Literally, pizza cutter on his forehead cuts to a Domino commercial. So Domino's was super pissed off, and I think they pulled their sponsorship of AEW.
Which is ironic, as most of the news stories that released all that and made that connection, turns out the source for those to push the news agencies to tell that story, the source was the WWE.
Those rat bastards.
Hey, so what is the big draw with wrestling? I mean, what keeps you watching it?
I stopped watching. I watched it for 30 years and stopped.
You know, I watched it when I was a kid, and then I'm on and off. I'll go through a moment in time where I'll watch it for a while, and then I get bored with it and I stop watching it. And then something gets me interested in it again, and I come back to it again. This go round, it was literally the pandemic. No new shows were on. At least it was something that was new. And let me rephrase that. Obviously, with all the streaming channels there are today, there was plenty of new content that I hadn't consumed. But I like to consume things that I'm familiar with because I'm an old freaking crotchety.
When during college we'd get together because WrestleMania would be near my birthday, so we'd all get together and we'd do drunk trips to Vegas and go see WrestleMania in Vegas, Caesar's Palace back in the day, and we'd go do that. And then I tried to watch it during the pandemic, and what happened? I tried to watch the first WrestleMania, and it was terrible. I rented the WrestleMania for the month because $10 you get all the. And I went, I tried to watch it for 5 minutes and turn it off. I couldn't handle it. There's no noise.
The stuff where there was absolutely zero fans was awful.
It was
once they finally
terrible.
started getting at least either some of the wrestlers around the ring, or later on putting up the jumbotrons and stuff, or the stuff that got much more
It's horrible.
watchable. But
It seems
when it was
better now.
empty, when it was completely empty, just two people in a ring.
Yeah.
Wow, that
It's
was
horrible.
like.
I stopped watching after the '80s cartoon was over.
There you go. Hulk
Captain
Hogan
Luke.
rock and wrestling.
Yeah, the Rock and Wrestling. I stopped. It's funny. I don't watch it either. I had stopped last year, not the WrestleMania that just passed, but the WrestleMania before. I had stopped, and then I watched the WrestleMania this year because I'm like, I've watched every single WrestleMania up until here, but I don't watch it like during the week, the Raw, SmackDown, or any of the other pay per views.
Yeah.
But I still keep up with it on like Wrestle Talk. So I
There
watch
you go.
Tuesday morning
Captain
the
Lou Albano down
Yeah.
here.
the Raw review and stuff like that. AEW, I need to get into that because I like what they're
It's
doing.
been getting really good.
Yeah,
I've seen 3 or 4 wrestlers live. We've driven to go see them.
I'm
So-
afraid that AEW is going to turn into WCW by them just hiring all the WWE people that were fired. But WWE are firing some big names. Which is crazy.
Ridiculous names! But they're adding a whole second show now too, other than their web shows. But the biggest problem with, some of the matches stuff are
Wrestle Talk 101.
far more easier, or far more entertaining. But it's just watching AEW. I'm just cringe how much people are flying out of the ring to the floor below, and it's kind of become a trope with them as much as the backstab or the roll up in WWE has become. But
that's why. I'm sorry. What?
I'm just looking at Taylor's face. He looks like
he's like, "Oh, give
I'm looking at YouTube auctions and shit.
I figured he's looking at
wrestling. I'm like,
I'll tell you what's been more interesting than some of the rest of it, though, is there's been a lot of biographies and other stuff that have been going on.
Yeah,
that have been actually really interesting because they're the guys that you did watch when you were growing up, and watching some of them. Some of them tell their stories. Well, it wasn't like it was a very thankful job on their bodies. I mean, they put
still. Bruce the Barber Beefcake. My God!
Oh my God!
But the problem
looks
was
rough, don't he?
But that
He's
accident he had down in Florida, the accident he had down in Florida, where he smashed every bone in his face.
He's Brutus the Barber Sponge Cake.
That dude only has a career because he was Hulk Hogan's best friend.
Right. Well,
no, they came up together. It
was interesting though to find out. I didn't realize that Sting and Ultimate Warrior had come up together.
Yeah, the Blade Runner.
Now, what's the latest wrestler we lost? I keep track of that. I have the morbid sense of humor, so I keep.
Let me see. This morning. No, I'm just kidding.
No. In the last few weeks, we did lose another.
We checked deadwrestlers.com.
Yeah,
right?
I actually own that domain.
Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff did pass.
There's a comic book.
But he looked bad. He looked
Zombie Wrestlers of the Apocalypse.
Wow.
So many of them have died. It's bad.
So, Nick, what is your beef with wrestling, sir?
I've tried to watch it again. I think like in the past year, I've tried to get into it again. But for me, like the top, we were going to the WWF restaurant in Midtown.
Yeah.
For Monday Night Raw, they had the bucket of beers. When the 2 old ladies were in it, Moolah.
May Moolah.
And they were slamming them on the mat like they were 25 years old.
Yeah.
And just for me, like the new personalities, I couldn't get into. I couldn't watch it for long. Like Jericho, I liked, but for me,
there are no personalities now, in my opinion.
Now the documentary stuff's nice because you get to see the Undertaker actually be a person. I thought that was watching him talk and actually. After a while,
I don't want to see a person. I want to see somebody snapping into a Slim Jim.
No.
The sky is the limit, and that's the place to be. The cream rat.
And a god of a heart attack.
I love I like the cartoon nature of the shit growing up, but I don't care about the.
So
you're right,
but then when you see the Hulk Hogan sex tape, it just kills.
What?
You didn't know that?
But I didn't watch it. Jesus.
I've never actually watched it.
Check this out, brother.
What was your critique of the Hulk Hogan sex tape?
It was with who was it? It was with the DJ's wife.
Oh, the DJ's wife.
What's the guy?
Bubba, whatever his name.
Bubba the Love Sponge.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
His wife was the Love Sponge.
You guys ever actually listened to his radio program?
No.
Okay, just if you ever want to hear some really bad comedy, look up Bubba the Love Sponge. There's a guy called Ned, on there, and just listen to some of his comedy bits. Ned is the rudest old guy, and oh my god, it's offensive. Can't play it anymore.
I can't wait to look that up right
Yeah, I
after.
can't wait to forget about this
You
conversation.
won't. That's okay.
So those documentaries are pretty good. Like the one with Andre the Giant was pretty interesting.
That was like 2 hours.
The one with Jake the Snake was just heartbreaking.
I haven't watched that one
I just
yet.
watched the Booker T one last night.
And the one with Iron Sheik was amazing.
Oh yeah.
I
tried to tape them all, but I missed a few because my thing wouldn't just tape the whole series, so I had to catch them. But I have a few on my DVR, but I haven't. I watched the Brett's. I watched Michael's, and I watched Andre's so far.
Not to bring this back to comics or anything.
Okay, go for it. Sorry.
Apparently, Daniel Warren Johnson, the guy that did the new Beta Ray Bill miniseries, is working on a wrestling comic next. So
now I'll take another step towards comics. Completely non sequitur, out of random left field. Even
I wanted to say one more thing about wrestling.
Do it, DJ.
Well,
I was going to say, because Nick brought up Iron Sheik. I met Iron Sheik. It was like one of my first cons in a church basement. And it was like the saddest thing ever. In a church basement, legit, in Manhattan. So we go in and it's there. So we're like, oh shit, the Sheik. He was like really, really fat. And his hand, he was eating like sushi. And we're like all hype. And he didn't look up. And his handler was like, Sheik, get up, take the picture. And he gets up, takes the picture with us, and then sit back down like all sad. And it was like...
Yeah, man, it's got it.
He's hilarious.
Dark Side of the Ring is a really great series on Vice.
Yeah,
it really kind of delves into
the first con I went to was in Nashua, Wisconsin. I went to Sabre Lanes.
Oh, nice.
Which is a bowling alley. It was a side room off the bowling alley, and like, I had James O'Barr was there selling original Crow pages.
Oh wow!
I didn't buy any. I had no interest. I was like, well, that's sad old bastard. That's an old series. So instead, I spent my money on a page from Sandman Mystery Theater. This is just a proof. I always make the best financial decisions ever. So
nice.
Yeah, that guy O'Barr is the worst.
Yeah, there you go.
I did.
Wait, so I can bridge wrestling and comics today. Ajim from Low Budget Comics and Things found a Hulk versus Hulk Hogan. Comic book.
DJ needs it.
Now I'll pass.
Somebody send it to him. I'll find it. We'll have to stick it into a bunch of.
I'll rip it up live on camera.
Okay.
Like me, like I do that Fortnite.
I try. Yeah, I have one of those. I bought a Fortnite one for a kid, for one of our grandkids. He doesn't even care about that book for the code. So.
I don't know, Rob. I reported you to the Comics Authority for that one.
It's all right. It's not the first time I've ripped up a comic, but
I can't say I've ever ripped up a comic.
Most of the time,
we've done the slab.
Most of the time, I've ripped up comics in the past. It was because they were newsstand comics. They were supposed to be pulled down. I was working at a spot, and my job was to maintain the rack. So we had to pull the backs down. You had to rip them apart and rip the covers off and then toss them out, which was heartbreaking. But this was not heartbreaking to tear up a Fortnite comic, especially since I paid nothing for it, because it actually got me a discount.
Right.
Exceeded the cost, but it was like, oh no, I'm gonna tear this up.
I don't think I've ever purposely ripped up a comic, but I will. I'm sure it's.
The guy sent me 2 copies, so I got to tear one up on Instagram and one up on my YouTube channel. So it was great.
I have. I think I had opened up a mystery box and the book was like really, really damaged. But on camera, I was just like, oh yeah, it has a little bit, blah, blah, blah. Peace. Stop. Like, how the hell can they put this in a box, motherfuckers?
Then he found out that even though it was a 0.5, it was still worth $500,000.
No.
It was
like a modern, it was like
all beat up. Cover was detached.
So, okay, yeah. What's your lowest graded book? Everybody, go.
Graded.
Lowest graded. That's all.
2.5.
Probably
5.
3.5. I think something. I
what?
don't know what it is.
Most of them are, not applicable or something like that.
You're a 9.8 only, huh?
9.6. Nice.
I have like 4 slabs.
Lowest I have is a 1.8. That's it.
I had an ASM 14 at a 1.8.
Wow. What book is that 1.8, Eddie?
First appearance of Havoc. I got it from Southern Comic Geek on Whatnot, which I should stay away from. And yeah, like $50 to $70 I paid for it, just because I wanted the book and to put as a holder, so I can't afford anything above. The cover is he claimed that the cover was detached by CGC, and it says cover detached on it, so it's still in pretty rough shape. It's about a 4 if it wasn't detached.
I'd probably have like a 2 or 2.5 coming back from CBCS for the Journey into Mystery. No, I mean I knew it.
It's meant to be okay.
It's an old book, yeah. So
yeah.
Did you send in the Doctor Strange?
I put that in somebody else's mystery. I put that Eddie got it in a mystery box for me.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what he did with it.
No, somebody opened it. One of the guys that got it, and he put a video out on it. I think he got it. I forgot who got it.
It's still probably about a $200 book.
Yeah, it's still an expensive book even.
And it has a story.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's the famous Taylor crotch book.
Yeah.
That Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I have 2.5s. ASM 39 and ASM 40.
He has to go through his spreadsheet that's about 20 pages long just to find it. If you sort by grade, Rob, you'll find it about 2 seconds.
I could, but I knew it was ASM, so I had to just go straight to the ASM, which is how the default sorting already was. Thanks.
Right. Or he goes into the garage. It looks like the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Eric, what's your 3.0? Eric says he's got a 3.0. Guessing it's an ASM if he still has any of those left. A lot of those he's been getting rid of, so I don't know. I'm afraid to send another stuff. I got 25 books sitting at CGC. I'll never see them, and I got to wait for this job to kick in to actually get some money. So I'll wait till then.
But honestly, I think I only have like about a dozen slabs under a 5, so I don't have a ton.
I don't have anything. My lowest after that one would be the one I got from Rob. It was an X-Men 5.5. That's
serious question though. Navik, do you have very high-waisted pants for your cat, Kylo?
High-waisted pants for my cat? What?
Yeah. Like Kylo Ren from the.
Oh,
Those are some high-waisted pants.
Those were
Marvel Spotlight 2. Okay.
what's the significance of that one? Marvel
He'll tell us.
Spotlight
He'll
2.
tell us in a minute.
Yeah.
The DJ's checking his bills.
Oh, we're up by night. Gotcha.
I'm checking.
Oh, that's right. Marvel Spot. Yeah, that is, isn't it? I forget. See, somebody got caught online and bought the reprint of 32 for $200.
Ooh,
There's a lot of that shady shit going on in
Yeah.
the right now.
They're putting it. Yeah, they're putting it. They're not saying it in the main part, but in the description they are. So people are putting buy it now is $199.99. People are buying it.
Or they're putting up the auctions and they'll throw it in with another lot and stuff, like one other shitty book and stuff too, just to sort of disguise it. But
yeah,
That's something someone named Nick would do.
I only do buy it nows of graded books, sir. Thank you very much.
Nice. Nice.
I'll usually put buy it nows and then have people offer, and somewhere in between we agree on it. I thought about putting up the one I had the first or what number 1 of Moon Knight, but yeah.
So when you have something on eBay and you send someone an offer or they send you an offer, do you do it by dollar amount or by percentage?
dollar amount.
Dollar amount.
Interesting.
They'll tell you that it's they offer.
Yeah, when you see the emails, it'll say it's certain percent lower, but you send it out as a dollar amount offer.
Yeah, I did. I got an offer today on a weird. It's an action figure. It's Darth Vader red, some holiday edition. My mother got me 10, 20 years ago, and I put it out. I think for $35. I lowered it to 30. You guys like give me. I'll take it for 20. I'm like, no, 25. He declines. That's what happens all the time. Usually they offer about half.
I hate that.
Well,
So
you can set your automatic reject level too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But your offer,
your
offer DJ has to be over 5%.
Yeah.
5%.
No, definitely. So I normally do like maximum 25%.
Yeah.
So it's just like, 25%. Then, but you had I don't know. You said something that I totally
You
lost.
just you can't have feelings when it comes to eBay.
No.
Like, you just can't at all.
Oh, that's what I was into. Yeah, no, when someone reaches out and says, "Hey, my offer was declined. Whatever. I want to get that item for this amount of money." It's like, "Yo, your offer was declined." Like,
yeah.
I have had one book, a guy, we somehow got around, no, eBay can yell at me. We got around the whole eBay thing. He messaged me and in code got me an email, and we agreed on a number in between, so it got rid of the 15% eBay. That was
I'm snitching.
TMNT 7-second printing 9.6 or something.
Problem,
I've got a lot
Problem
of
on
people
some of those
message me like, I can only do this price. I'm a collector. I'm like, okay.
yeah,
Like,
my problem is when I'm sitting there looking at stuff and it's all people are asking 500 or more over the current, what the actual market price is, and then you sit there and even if you try to make an offer on it, it just auto rejects everything unless you're within like a few dollars. Forget, I'm not playing it.
I've had guys.
Right
I've offered 95% of what they were asking. Like $5 under, and they're still not even willing to even come down. I'm like, what are you looking for? They want 25 for it. I offered 22.
They want the highest price sold ever. That's what they want.
For me, honestly, it depends upon the day and the mood. Like I've rejected like things slightly below, and I've taken things way below it just to kind of. And honestly, it depends upon if I'm like, do I need the money right now, or can I just sit on it for a minute?
Today, I noticed you guys. I think Taylor and TJ know, but we were talking in one of the chats about Comic Book 22. I didn't know what book they're referring to, because I couldn't figure it out. That now it's happening in raffles now. They're asking like $100, $200 above going price on books, and I don't know what book they were talking about. I couldn't find it.
The raffler's got to make a little bit of money too, but
but still, they were asking. I mean, and Eric was even saying that it was crazy. The guy was asking $100 or more above.
That's for the
there was one I saw where it was like about the price. If you added it all up, it was about $250 over the market price for the book.
Yeah,
but at the end of the day. If that's what if you want to play, that's something you got to decide if you're a person who's raffling it. Do you was the raffle price worth taking the gamble on?
Yeah.
On a 10 whatever it was, 10 slots, are you going to pay $200 or $100 with a chance to get nothing? I mean, I'm not that guy, even if it means
I'll take a $5 flyer in a mini though.
Right, but but I'm not the guy who's going to put $100 down with only a 10% chance or worse of winning getting the book and probably walking away with nothing. Most likely, that's just bad odds.
Let's see, Taylor, has the T. Ravis GP been claimed yet? Okay, I don't know if you've seen it or not. I've seen people open them, but I'm still waiting to get my box. I haven't gotten any kind of tracking from them, so I don't even know.
I never got a tracking. It just showed up.
Okay, hopefully it'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
It'd be nice. It's the last box I have coming. I have one thing lost on eBay that shipped on July 20th, and now the guy isn't responding to me, which is great.
What's the GP out of the T. Ravis?
Huh?
What's the GP out of the T. Ravis?
It was first anti-venom or first agent venom.
Oh, okay. I didn't even pay attention. He normally does good boxes, so I went on Taylor's faith, and he talked me into getting one. So
yeah, it's all my fault.
Well, hopefully it's a pretty good box. We'll see.
Yeah. I don't have any coming out. I'm kind of taking a break from boxes for a bit, I think.
Why would I have a GP showing up, Eric? I don't get. Seriously. I have nothing. I have one outstanding eBay purchase coming from, and
he means in T. Ravis's, dude.
I doubt it. I'm actually thinking about going back to boxed heroes on a monthly basis. I kind of liked my last box. I signed up.
I mean, if you like the box,
well, yeah, man. Well, no, I got rid of it because I hate it. But I talked with them and they signed up.
I got rid of it because I hate it, but I like it, kind of, sort of.
Well, no, I got rid of it.
Sunday night to daddy, folks.
No, I got rid of it a while ago as I was getting, the newer stuff. But I had talked with them and they put me on the list that where you get the older books. But I just never went back to try it out. I tried it last month, and actually, there was some older stuff, and it was pretty good.
I'm tempted to jump on the Comic Vantage again this month too, even though because it's a first He-Man.
Oh, nice.
So
not bad.
I heard the way to do it is to wait for links to suggest somebody to you, and then you're automatically guaranteed.
Oh yeah.
Like actual Dracula.
That was crazy.
What did he get? What did he get?
Tomb of Dracula #1, which was his grail. I mean,
it was his grail. He was searching for years.
Wow. Whose box?
Man from Beantown.
Oh, nice.
So he does good boxes. I got one from him, and it was like really good. Wink opened the box from him, and it was amazing. So, but obviously that's Wink and stuff like that.
Wink is paid content.
Yeah. So then I was just like, all right, let me get one, and then my box was good, and Dracula's. I was just like, holy shit. The box that Dracula got. And my picture has cleared up. My internet has been sucking this entire time. I noticed that I was on the Wi-Fi instead of being hardwired in.
I noticed you kind of a
Is that what happened during the rap battle?
Oh, yeah, thanks for bringing that back up, Nav. That's a sore spot.
Oh.
It may be all the gold in the Rolex messing up the signal.
Woo! Yeah, it's funny because I'm like seeing that. I just noticed and I'm like, oh my God. And I just got like real hot and shit. I'm like, oh. But yeah, Tomb of Dracula #1.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's crazy on his first mystery box.
That's crazy. Was Wink won any major ones lately? I haven't been watching Wink's channel.
I don't know.
I've been kind of stopped watching anything lately. I don't know why. I watch Taylor's reviews of stuff, so I get my own.
You don't have to lie.
What? I do, and I watch Rob's.
Really, what was my favorite book this last week?
I didn't look at last week. I don't remember.
It's funny. I'll watch Taylor's video, but I haven't read the comics yet. I'll watch the entire thing on mute. Just for the algorithm.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Well, no,
I watch Taylor's video only until he starts to like the move, and then I make my comment and move on.
Well,
like
last week,
this wasn't terrible.
Most of the video
because it was a little bit longer because I love Taylor passion books. When he starts liking the book, like, this is boring. Moving on.
Yeah, it's when he hates them. He's like, trash sucks.
I don't know. I hate it when he pulls up a book I like. I'm like, what's he gonna say?
Oh, it's an X-Men book or a Star Wars book. An X-Men book or a Star Wars book.
He's gonna affect yours.
This wasn't that terrible.
Navik, I'm telling you, and I we should have a counterpoint. You could be the nice cop.
All right, yeah. I meant to actually hit you with a Facebook message about that.
I saw your response. It's been a busy couple days. So
yeah,
who's gonna be the nice cop in that scenario?
Not me,
Taylor.
How are the Star Wars books coming along?
As long as it's not a verse.
I'm done with Star Wars. Like I dropped them all. Except for I'm still reading Darth Vader, but I'm dropped the rest of them.
Gotcha. So this new, does everyone? What's this new Spawn book coming out that everyone's going apeshit over? $600 for the full run plus a signed book.
King Spawn.
King Spawn. Yeah.
What do you mean for the full run?
One of every cover plus the sign plus 125, the 150. Somebody's got them up for $600 for all of them, and I'm just like,
it's not as bad as Berserker.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's not as many covers.
Wait a minute.
Somebody's selling that 1 and 250 for, I think it's $700.
Yeah, well, one of the guys on Instagram just said all of them plus the signed one for $600. A special sale this week.
Yeah, Rob, but I would rather have a Keanu signature than a Todd. You can get a Todd signature.
That's true.
And you know what? I wouldn't spend the money on either one of them.
I'm not either. But I'm just saying if I.
And that's the king of signatures right there.
Yeah.
I
will.
Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't mind a Todd signature. I don't.
I mean, I've already got one.
But I do not want one on a Spawn because I don't give a shit about Spawn.
I had one on Spider-Man, and that one got rid of that quicker than.
Oh, I still got one on the Spider-Man. You might have heard about the book.
I was going to say,
yeah, go away.
Your Spider-Man.
Is that Venom book?
Yep, the throw behind book. I gotta find that video that
I don't know. I think that entire thing was staged for the book to land on a pillow.
Yeah.
That whole shit was staged.
Wasn't staged.
It was just like practiced it beforehand.
17 takes.
It landed right at. You heard it go poof.
One of his 15 grandkids is behind him catching it or something in the forehead.
There's only 9 of them. There's only 9.
You sure you haven't lost any?
One was over for the last few days. The one that's still in foster care, the 16-year-old, he came over for this weekend, and my wife basically pampered the living crap out of him. But that's okay, I guess.
How dare she?
Well, no, we don't have the money right now.
Whose fault is that?
Yeah, who's buying all these mystery boxes?
Hey, I don't use any of our regular money towards buying any of that stuff.
Like,
she gets her nails done and does what she wants with her money. So.
Sorry, grandchild, you can't eat. I have to buy this.
No,
I
you don't want
to make a video. I have to buy these electronic trading cards.
She makes a deal with him to do a little work in the backyard for a video game. She tells me, it's only a $30 video game. Comes back, it's like an $80 video game. He does 10 minutes of work in the backyard. So I'm just talking about more of teaching them value of anything, you know? teaching
You
them-
buy e-packs.
Oh, it's
Wow. Is
Hey,
this
that's
just
my
a
money. I
box calling
worked.
the
I
kettle
worked for
black?
30 years.
You should give this guy.
I think
a
you just
Batman
taught him a valuable
Fortnite
lesson.
comic.
If you're smart, you can make a living wage.
That is true.
Hey,
Sunday,
comic vet.
Sunday night cranky comic chat open mic. Come talk about anything, or bash Eddie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why somebody change it?
No,
I can see Eric would be changing it in the middle of
What's
it.
up, Matt?
Eric likes in the middle of my sales stuff. He'll sit there and make some weird comment. I'll give you $2.95 for it. Well, good. I'll come to your thing and I'll give you $1 for your UF.
Yeah, you guys have a weird bromance. Whatever, dude.
I don't get it.
I'll kindly pay
It's
you
creepy in more than one way sometimes.
for a hamburger today.
Yeah.
3 hamburgers for. I actually sold a Beetle Bailey comic during the show.
Wow. That one for me. You probably, I think you got that one from me.
I don't know where I got it.
Yeah,
I've got like 8 of them. I've got a bunch of
It
them.
was a
What
pull box
was
for
the
me.
year on it?
Huh?
What was the year on it?
1959.
Yeah, it was a pull box for me.
Had a tear in the
Rip
bottom
that
of it, a big old chunk out of it.
Well, depending upon the year, it doesn't matter about that.
Why?
If you're pulling out a 1939 book, I don't care. It's got a tear on it.
No, it wasn't that old. It was.
No, it was 1959. Beetle
I
Bailey.
said 30.
I looked it
was
up.
50s.
I know 50.
Yeah.
Who cares? 59.
Yeah.
You're Silver Age. Silver Age. I care whether it has a tear.
No, I found a few other old Beetle. My mom sent me my old Richie Rich comic books.
Nah, those you can all tear up.
Yeah, they're pretty much junk. Yeah, Richie
Got any
Rich.
Dennis the Menace you can burn too?
Yeah.
Or Heath.
Betty and Veronica.
Casper.
The Betty and Veronica are probably worth a little bit.
I got a Betty and Veronica one out of somebody's box last week, and I'm like, okay, it's cool. Nothing I'd ever keep. I don't know what to do with
I'd
it.
like to get a
Whatnot.
Addams Family.
Put it on whatnot. That's what you do now.
Well, yeah, I'm just well, it's lately some of the books just don't go. I mean, I was kind of. I mean, it's
You
just,
put them on the next whatnot. It's not that.
Yeah, I know. It will. They'll go. What? Chill out.
My
What am I
God,
doing?
give me your whatnot. Let me sell on your channel.
You can sell my channel. Go ahead.
No, I mean, and me keep the money.
Yeah, it'll be 2 weeks before you get your money. The way their system works. So
It's still 2 weeks sooner than I get it by not selling.
true. Yeah, I mean, I got done bad. 2 weeks, about $500. So
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, I know. That's why I want to get on there because I know I can move some product.
oh, you'll move a shoot ton of it. I
I
mean,
have 14 copies of Cable Number 5 to unload.
how many of that? How many of that
Coincidentally,
version
he
of
has an
Nakayama cover do you have?
He's
That
announced,
Wonder versus Carnage.
coincidentally, by the way, Taylor has announced he is selling a all cable mystery box.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
There might be some duplicates.
all cable number 5.
Well, I think
Chubby, I learned my
Mrs.
crankiness from
Crazies
you,
would
sir.
like it.
He's
Whoa,
also
whoa, whoa!
got an all
Jerry's in the chat,
all
guys.
Captain
Jerry's in the
Marvel.
chat. He exists. Sorry.
So we can't talk now or something?
No. It's too bad he can't post pictures.
No,
If
if
Jerry's
Jerry's in the chat, we're sure to not get monetized. You're sure to never get monetized. He'll drop
Yeah.
an appropriate link or
Pops up a few of his pictures, and you go, "Whoa, hello."
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I wonder.
sticky round.
The pictures are fine. It's the videos that you got to work.
Oh God, the video is bad. Oh my God, you talking about the one on the?
The
Oh, it's
Midtown
on-
Hits in Manhattan.
was that
Midtown
New York
Manhattan.
or where was that? Was that near your house there, DJ?
It was in the city. That near your house. Like you don't know where
What's up,
Manhattan
Panda? How you
is. Man. You were raised in Queens.
Dude, I spent my first 10 years in New York. I don't remember much of it. I've been back 3 or 4 times.
No, I think he's talking about the live action video you posted, Chubbs.
Yeah, you're live at you're
With the,
Order's side.
The
Or-
audience.
I
I would be
orders-
happy you're not in some of the Instagram chats. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying.
I think Rob's head would turn red. He'd look like I could see Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer's Rob's head blinking red. Okay, sorry, it didn't work.
Yeah, that was terrible.
It
That
failed.
one didn't land.
Yeah, that was,
It landed bad. Sorry.
Oh my god, yeah, that was the worst.
Oh, the Sarah one. Oh, that was bad. Especially the third person who came into the video. That just
Oh, the third part.
Yeah, the audience participation.
just randomly walking down the street. What the hell? I joined in.
Looked like a pig roast.
Yeah. They were cooking meat.
That's the funny thing. You know, you watch it and being from New York, you're like, holy,
Yeah.
is that what's happening? And you're like,
It's New York. I think Chicago would be worse.
That's why I was like, maybe I should move.
Yeah, that's like
What, is that your new dating route?
wow.
No, I'm not. No.
You're gonna go cruising over
Yeah,
here though.
There's
There's
a colada on one hand. No.
so in East New York, there's like open prostitution now because they kind of decriminalized it. They're not prosecuting.
Oh, I saw that season of The Wire.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that. It's just like whatever, free market. And then what happens is they're worried more about the traffic because they can't speed through anymore. Like they're taking their time shopping.
You gotta take your time. Yeah, you gotta slow down.
So it's like it's crazy. It was a big thing in the Post.
Well, what's happening up in San Francisco? Are you people walking into Walgreens is pulling out of
No, Chicago's not that bad, Chubby.
Walgreens is pulling out of San Francisco, or was it CVS? CVS, which I used to work. My old company I used to work for. I actually did all the site locations for CVS in California, and I actually placed a lot of those stores now. And I guess they're pulling out of San Francisco because they're no longer prosecuting shoplifters. People are walking in, grabbing a pouch full of stuff, and walking right out the door with it.
Yep.
Well, it's because that's minor robbery compared to rental and real estate.
They're stealing below the threshold for a felony, so it's just a misdemeanor cite and release.
Yeah.
And so that they raised the threshold for California raised the threshold for that. So that's.
I mean, the real robbery over there is real estate prices. So
that's true. Yeah.
Unless you're a real estate owner.
True. Yeah. That is also true.
I'm talking about New York. My wife's been watching those USA animal shows on Disney. DJ, have you seen those have you seen those wolf animals that are living in New York now, going from rooftop to rooftop, eating like hundreds of rats a day? I forgot the name of them. They look about the size of a small dog now, but they're more like a wolf breed. They've popped up in New York and lots of them now to where they're eating some of the rat population in New York. Sorry, it was kind of cool to watch.
Last thing I heard was shoplifting, and then it's just like wolf animals eating rats and children. I was like, what? I haven't heard of this
movie though.
I know it's like Attack the Block.
Yeah. Oh well, forget it.
No, I didn't hear about that. Oddly enough, I'm finding a lot of on my property. A lot of the other day we found like baby dead squirrels, like a couple of them, dead mice. Like it's just around. I don't know what's going on. Dead birds. Like when I walked to the post office yesterday, literally like every other house there were like dead birds in the street and on the sidewalk. And like, what the hell is going on?
It's the rooftop wolves.
Well, yeah, we call those the Eddies.
That actually would be a great name for a horror series.
Oh, Eddie looks like the maniac of New York right there.
Yeah.
That was a good series.
Weak ending, but good series.
Horrible ending. Ending.
Great art, but yeah.
Yeah, that it was just like, yeah. Oh, man. Weak ending. Story of my life. Title of my sex tape. Okay.
I gotta watch the Hulk Hogan one before that one.
Nice. The Hulk Hogan sex tape and then the DJ Link sex tape.
Yeah, the Hulk Hogan, yeah. Good old, whatever.
If you've worked your way down the sex tape list to get to comic book YouTubers, you've hit every
You've hit a new low.
Yeah.
We get the chubby pop chaser. We're in trouble. Name alone.
You're gonna find out how he got that name.
Eric's gonna change his to like, yeah, man, I got a sex tape.
Well, we got chubby chasers. You got chubby chasers. You just put fun toes in the middle. Now I got fuzzy, chubby plastic pop chasing. Oh, whatever. That's too much to think about.
Swing and a miss.
Yeah,
sex tape.
What?
Nothing. I'm just turning every YouTuber into a sex tape.
I just got an alert for a Rob Fat Stacks Comics video.
Well.
Ooh. So
guess what I've been doing?
Making a sex tape.
No.
Like this.
Can be.
We got 4 days until the big movie comes out, don't we?
Suicide Squid?
Yep, Suicide Squid. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sure my hearing wasn't that bad. It's out the 5th. I thought it was out the 6th, I guess, but no, it's out the 5th. So I'm
Juan, that's horrible.
Yeah, I know in the movie theaters by me, it'll be out Thursday. I'm just wondering
Yeah, it's
about.
coming out Thursday because that's James Gunn's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, James Gunn.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about the whole Scarlett Johansson suing
We said to leave that
due
right
to the release of the Black Widow?
Good for her. Her contract said that they were going to do something, and she should. Whether it helped her or not, because I mean, Disney's claiming is that's all that we're counting that as part of the box office, and therefore it helps you. But it doesn't matter what it doesn't. If the movie's not doing well and she could make more money, and the contract said something, well, then freaking don't blame her. I mean, hell, she's carried a lot and didn't make nearly half the money that a lot of those other schmucks did. So.
I think they lost like $50 million. They're talking like she might have lost $50 million on it.
It's not really well. I mean, yeah,
that's probably contingent on the movie like doing extremely, extremely well at the box office, and I think it would have did well, but I don't think it would have did Avengers numbers. So that
depends. Yeah, it depends how much the Disney Plus money would have translated to the movie screen.
Yeah, I think because the problem there was definitely the renegotiating of the contract. Obviously, Disney went forward with releasing it on Disney Plus without, huddling with Scarlett Johansson and even with Marvel, because Kevin Feige, I read, was really pissed off. But when WB had said that Wonder Woman 84 was going to HBO Max, they immediately renegotiated Gal Gadot's contract. And then they said that Denzel Washington movie was coming out. Denzel Washington was just like, yo, what the fuck? And they renegotiated his contract before.
Which they should have done, because they had actually...
Yeah.
Exactly.
Her contract originally didn't have this language, but when it started being delayed from the pandemic, they had this language put in that was going to cause, that said they were still going to guarantee it was going to be released first in theaters. So they had already changed it to do that. So now the fact that you didn't change it to flip it, it doesn't matter whether or not anybody argued against it or not. I don't care. Let her get her money. You know what?
I'm just curious if Marvel's going to be like, all right, you're not going to be in any more movies.
She was already not going to be in any
more
movies.
She's already gone.
So what difference does it make?
But
I didn't realize that.
That's why with Jungle Cruise, Dwayne The Rock Johnson
you think Disney can afford it?
Isn't going to sue. He doesn't care.
So it's not Marvel that's at fault here or anything. It's Disney.
True.
Yeah, she's not mad at Marvel,
which is owned by
even
Disney,
Marvel's pissed. Yeah, but the Marvel
company.
film division is pissed at Disney for doing this.
Yeah,
there's a report that she did try to renegotiate, and Disney ignored her.
Right.
They just didn't even. They said they didn't even, try.
I mean, the whole Black Widow movie was replacing her anyway. She's done. So if you're going out in a blaze of glory, get your contract money. Get
And
I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, Emma Stone is supposed to be. I think she's gearing up to
it.
Yeah, because of Cruella. It's the same deal where they just said it was supposed to be a theater only movie, and then they released it on Disney Plus simultaneously. So
Jungle Cruise, the most I've heard about that is a good popcorn movie.
Yeah,
with Black Widow, I mean, I'll tell you this: Scarlett made her better off from me because I paid the money for it, and so far I'm the only one in my household who's watched it. So, and I've only watched it once, so she made better off through Disney Plus that way. But other people in my house will eventually get around to watching it, I'm sure.
My wife's daughter was down. They watched that movie 6 times. I've had to sit through it probably 8 times.
It wasn't that good.
I know.
Wait.
I enjoyed it.
They watched it 6 times. We had to sit through it 8 times. That means you watched it on your own.
No. My wife's daughter was watching it all the time, and
Eddie doesn't know how to
wife
count.
will put it on to go to bed. She'll put on a movie to go to bed too.
Eddie only has 3 toes, so he gets confused when he has to carry the one.
Like Nightcrawler, is it?
Yeah.
I guess it's 2.
Hey, I know there's 10. Rob, I know there's 10.
Or at least 9.5, right?
Ouch.
9 and 66 and 2/3%.
Yeah, Chubby, but the general public didn't know who the hell Taskmaster was, and the movie wasn't made for you to give a shit. It's like they don't care.
Yeah, I thought it was fine. Like the Taskmaster, that didn't really bother me that much.
It was a weak villain and a weak ending, no matter
Nick,
what. But
I mean, MCU changes characters.
You really
That's
are
just
white,
the way
huh?
it is.
Yeah.
Did they actually?
If you really extend that figure, can you get a 9.8?
If I clean and press it, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Oh shit!
Nice one.
All right, dudes, that's gonna do it for me.
Yeah, that's a good ending point.
Yeah, we're good. Thanks, guys. Next night. What time is it? It's about 9 o'clock till next Sunday. Having fun.
It's
Anybody
very
want
close.
to plug anything?
Very,
Anybody want to plug
Very
anything?
close to 10, but not quite.
very close to 10, but not quite.
It's 9 here. Anybody want to plug anything?
No.
No. Okay, DJ. No.
Yeah, you know me. I plug stuff. Tomorrow, 10 a.m. Look out for a special video with a special announcement.
Special announcement, plugging stuff. Gotcha. Cool. Rob, you're up.
Massive. Well, I dropped my 500 subscriber announcement.
Yeah, we know that.
Well, during this thing, Monday is my Monday mail call. Massive Golden Age and Silver Age. Don't tell my wife. And then Tuesday, of course, is Sidekick.comics. We'll be talking Marvel and DC and difference, but not a who's better, just differences of strategy, etc.
Nice.
Gotcha. The noob.
Yeah, I have a channel. That's it.
Why don't you like and subscribe?
Yeah, I haven't done too much lately. I've been really busy with many things, unfortunately, but hopefully that wraps up. So I'll get back to it.
And
Yep. This week, I think I will be finishing up my journey to CBCS. I dropped off a few Clayton Crane books last week. I'll be picking them up this week. And I believe I am in the hot seat with the usual suspects on Thursday.
Nice.
I'll be stay tuned for DJ Lynx's special announcement tomorrow at 10 a.m.
oh, okay. Yeah, we're there for that. Okay, guys. I guess that's it. Thanks for coming and have a nice night.
See ya.
So, yeah.
Peace.